A very good morning, friends. My name is Abhishek Verma. I am a political science teacher. This is my YouTube channel, The Political Friend. Please subscribe to my channel for more educational videos. I would be updating you with all the courses that is required for UPSC preparation and all other competitive examinations. The topic which we are covering today is about the Finance Commission. So the Constitution has been the source of framing of the Finance Commission. So coming with the minutes of the Finance Commission, let's start our lecture. The Finance Commission. Article 280 of the Indian Constitution provides for the Finance Commission. The Finance Commission is also a constitutional body since its inception is given in the Finance Commission. So coming to the Finance Commission, Article 280, we need to remember, Article 280 of the Indian Constitution is regarding the Finance Commission. Now this commission, the function of this commission is of a quasi-judicial body. A quasi-judicial body, that means it can give orders, it can give some of the regulations which it feels or it requires to make so as per the demands of the finance committees or regarding any financial transactions of the government. So that is why it is a quasi-judicial body. So what a quasi-judicial body is? Any body which is not exactly in judiciary, but it has the power to make judgments, to punish or give some kind of punishment regarding some of the misdeeds that is concerned to that particular department, and also it can hear different kinds of appeals regarding the financial transactions of the government. So that is all a quasi-judicial body. That means it works as a judiciary as well in their respective field. So if it's Finance Commission, the Finance Commission is acting as a quasi-judicial body, and that by it means that the Finance Commission can make certain judicial judgments regarding the financial transactions. So points to remember is Article 280 regarding the Finance Commission, then it is a quasi-judicial body. The President in every 5th year appoints a Finance Commission. That means the government which is running in its last year, okay, if it is the 5th year, the government can, the President can constitute a Finance Commission, and that commission would be implemented in the next coming government. So if it's 2020, it's the time of constituting the Finance Commission. Suppose that is the 5th year of parliamentary session, okay. So the President will appoint a Finance Commission in 2020, and this Finance Commission would be implemented in the next year for the next coming 5 years. So that is why the Finance Commission, which is constituted by the President every last year or every 5th year, is for a term or tenure of upcoming 5 years. Okay. So suppose if in 2020 any Finance Commission has been constituted by the President of India, this Finance Commission will be in power, will be in subjugation till 2025. From 2021 to 2025, this would be in power, okay. This would be in working. So that is the constitution of Finance Commission by the President. Now coming to the composition of Finance Commission. As I said that Article 280 is related to the Finance Commission. So we also need to have what kind of members or how many members could be there in the Finance Commission. So the Finance Commission, the Constitution has laid down clearly that the Finance Commission can have 5 members. The 5 members of the Finance Commission would be the Chairperson of the Commission. Apart from Chairperson, 4 other members would be there. These 4 members are having a period as specified by the President in his order. So since the constitution of this Finance Commission is done by the presidential order, so obviously the existence of this finance commission or any finance commission would be under the discretionary power of the president. So the finance commission, obviously it works for a tenure of 5 years, because our government is also selected for 5 years in our country in the parliament, and hence the president also wants to have a particular commission regarding the finance which works for the 5 years. So that is not anywhere written, but by convention, that means after independence, since the convention has started of appointing a finance commission for 5 years, still the process is going on, and hence the president can appoint a commission for 5 years. However, it is only by convention. By rules, it says that it is the commission which is constituted by the president, and by his order only the period or tenure is decided. So, as I said, that the commission, the constitution of this finance commission has 5 members. The first member is the chairperson, and rest other are the rest 4 members are there in the finance commission. The constitution authorizes the parliament to determine the qualification of members of the commission. So now if there are 5 members, the one is the chairperson, other 4 members are there in the finance commission, who will determine the composition and qualification of the members of finance commission. So the constitution authorizes the parliament to make laws for the qualification of the members of finance commission. So see, the constitution of finance commission is done by the president in every 5th year, okay, for a tenure of 5 years by convention, not written anywhere. But what qualification is required for the members of finance commission, that is given by the Parliament of India, and the constitution authorizes the parliament to make such regulations that determines the qualification of the members and the chairperson of the commission, the finance commission. Now, what kind of qualification should be there regarding the chairperson? So regarding the chairperson of the finance commission, the constitution says that this person, whosoever is appointed as the chairperson of the finance commission, should have an experience in public affairs. Dealing with public affairs is a very Herculean task. You know, it is very quite tough to deal with public, and that also to deal with public affairs regarding the financials is quite a Herculean job, quite a tough job, not easy at all for everyone. So that is why the chairperson, whosoever would be the chairperson, he should have the experience in the public affairs. Now, if the chairperson should have the experience of public affairs, what qualification is given by the constitution or authorizing the parliament for the members of this finance commission? So after the chairperson who have the experience in public affairs, now we will deal with the what kind of qualification is given by the parliament authorized by the constitution for the members of the finance commission. So the first recommendation which comes along is that a member of the finance commission should be a judge of high court or qualified to be appointed as one. So in the finance commission, a member could be the judge of a high court. Whosoever could be elected as the judge of high court, he could only be the member of the finance commission, or if not a judge of high court, the members who may be appointed as the judge of high court. So if he is having the same eligibility, he can be appointed as the member of finance commission. So for chairperson and the 4 members, for chairperson, the prescribed qualification is that he should have an experience in the public affairs. And for the other members of finance commission, it is said that the first condition which he should satisfy, or one member amongst them should be judge of a high court, or he should be eligible to become one. That person can be the member of the high commission. Now, if not this, then what? Then the parliament says that the qualification should be that he should have a specialized knowledge of the finance. So if someone has a quite applied knowledge of finance, he has been dealing with the financials and the economics, he has a good knowledge of expenditure, balance sheet, the expenditure of the government, what kind of revenue could be generated by the government. So that member, if he has an expertise in finance, that member can also be a member of the Finance Commission. So for chairperson, public affairs qualification is required, and for the members, first one, he should be the judge of High Court, or this person should have an expertise in the matters of finance. Okay. The third one also relates this only, having experience in financial matters. Suppose someone has worked for a company or for some government organization or for any kind of institution, and he has a quite ample and good knowledge of all the financial matters. So this person, when he have a proven experience of this, he could be the member of the Finance Commission. And now the fourth, a person with special knowledge of economics. So suppose he is a foreign graduate, having worked for some international banks or some international institution, having quite a good knowledge of various institutions working regarding the economics and financials. So this person, so apart from a judge of a high court, all the members should have an expertise in economics and finance. Those members can be the members of the Finance Commission. Okay, so that is a essential requirement, that they should have expertise in the economics and the finance, then they could be the member of the Finance Commission. Now coming to Finance Commission, what role and functions is performed by this Finance Commission? Now the question arises, if we have constituted a Finance Commission, means the President is constituting a Finance Commission, we have a chairperson who have good knowledge of public affairs, we have different 4 members having expertise in finance and economics. So this Finance Commission has been constituted. If this has been constituted, what functions would this Finance Commission would be doing? Now think, okay, 5 members having expertise in public affairs and financials and economics, what will they do? Obviously, they will make the recommendations to the President of India regarding different financial matters. Okay, so the role, the function of the Finance Commission is to give assistance, recommendations to the President. Please listen carefully. I am saying that this Finance Commission would be giving recommendation to the President in the matters of financials and the economics. And what those special functions are? The first point is that the distribution of the proceeds of the taxes. Suppose in this particular year, in the financial year 2019 to 2020, the expenditure of the government has surpassed the revenue generated by the government. Okay, all the taxes which have been collected by the income tax slab, according to that, or according to any kind of taxes that is going on in the country. So whatever funds, revenue has been generated by the public, so this Finance Commission is responsible for determining that where this financial transactions, the proceeds of this share should go to, whether it should be given to the central government for centrally running schemes, or this amount could be given to some of the states who are in need for some basic requirements, and that is a priority of the government to give those. So in that case, the distribution of the net proceeds, that is decided by the Finance Commission. Okay. Now the states also have a share in the due to the taxes which has been collected by the state. So now we are using the GST, but before GST we used to have different kinds of taxes for the center and the state, but now we have a uniform tax, and some of the taxes has been only dividend between the center and the states, but now we are having the GST council for this and the GST tax. The GST it's parting the gap between the central taxes and the state taxes. Now it is an uniform tax, collectively unified and taken at once only. Okay, so the amount, the principle that should be given as the grant in aid to the states by the center for some of the works or some of the developmental works. So these grant in aids should be given or not, on what basis it should be given, and how much amount should be given, and what other resources should be given by the center to the states. That all is defined by the Finance Commission. So the first duty, if I say, is to distribution of the net proceeds of the taxes between the center, states, and doing all kind of developmental works. So the first function performed is to distribute the taxes, the net proceeds of taxes by the government. The second one is to give granting aids to the states if required by the center for some developmental projects. Suppose if a national highway has to be built, so, and if Delhi government, means the central government, wants to send some funds to Bihar or UP, so that all recommendation would be made by the Finance Commission in the name of grant in aid. The third duty is the resources of the panchayats and the municipalities in the state are also given on the basis of State Finance Commission. So the same procedure as we have a Central Finance Commission, we have State Finance Commission, and the State Finance Commission is also given under the provisions of Article 280 only. Okay, so suppose if the money has to be given to local panchayats, local bodies, the municipal corporations, the municipalities in your area, who will give the amount for developmental projects? Who will be responsible for giving? So the State Finance Commission they will recommend to the state government that, okay, if I feel that a road has to be built from, a highway has to be built from Noida to Ghaziabad, suppose in UP, so the State Finance Commission of Uttar Pradesh, they will give money to the local panchayats or the local municipal corporations for doing some developmental projects. So that is the proper focus, okay, that who will tender the money. So that money would be tendered by the State Finance Commission. And yes, if some expenditure related to the national importance subject, so obviously in that case the Central Finance Commission, okay, that will work in power, or the Finance Commission would be at stake, and they will take all the decisions regarding the payment and expenditure of the central government. Okay. And the fourth one is in any matter that is referred to the President in the interest of the sound finance. Okay. So suppose like if we started a project of UID, okay, the Aadhaar card. So on whose recommendation the central government will start financing this project? So obviously this will go from the Finance Commission. Now the Finance Commission till 1980 also used to spend and take care of the revenue and the expenditure of the jute products that was at quite a good manufacturing stage in the states of Assam, Bihar and West Bengal. Okay. But since this commission recommended for only 10 years inspection of this, so the commission was formed in 1951 with the advent of the constitution. So in 1960 it all ended with the tenure of 10 years. So this jute thing from these states went away. Okay. Now the commission submits its report to the President and he lays down this report in the Parliament along with an explanatory memorandum explaining the actions taken on the recommendations by the Central Finance Commission or the Finance Commission. So suppose if Finance Commission recommended for expenditure of 5,000 crores on some infrastructure project, so this 5,000 crore rupees, if has to be given or not, would be decided by the this Central Finance Commission. But their recommendation is to be followed or not by the President. That is up to the President, because like different roles, the role of Finance Commission is also advisory in nature. Okay. But yes, if such recommendation is followed or not, that is given in the report, which will be submitted to the President by the Finance Commission, and then this report will go to the House of Parliament by the President, and the House will look that on what basis the recommendations made by the Finance Commission has been approved or rejected, and what was the reason behind the rejection of these kind of projects. Okay. So now coming to the advisory role of the Finance Commission. What is the role of Finance Commission? As I said, to make advices, to have a look upon, to maintain a check and balance upon certain expenditures, the financials, the economics, the rate of taxes and all, and the expenditure and the modes of generation of revenue, that all things are done by the Finance Commission. But apart from this, the Finance Commission also tender its advices to the President, and that is given to the Union Government also. It is up to the Union Government that the recommendations given by the Finance Commission has to be followed or not. So that is completely up to the Union Government. The role of the Finance Commission is completely advisory in nature, and the Finance Commission, if the recommendations given by the Finance Commission to the central government is not taken, that will also be okay with the government is okay with that. However, this will come in the report submitted by the President. But yes, the Union Government may implement or not implement the recommendations of the Finance Commission or in granting money to the states. So that is completely up to the Union Government. Suppose if the Finance Commission of the center says that, okay, I think that River Ganga project or some kind of project has to be given to Varanasi, okay. So they make the recommendations to the Union Government. The Union Government may or may not accept, means it may approve or disapprove the proposal by the Finance Commission, and if such things happen, okay, if such thing happens, the recommendation of granting money to the state may be kept as hold. However, this will go in the report of the President, which he will lay down in the House of Parliament. But yes, the Union Government may not also follow the advices of the Finance Commission in granting aid to the states. Dr. P.V. Raja Mannar, so he was the chairperson of the 4th Finance Commission, okay. So he said that if the Finance Commission is a constitutional body, and if there are the formation of this commission by the constitution only, so any recommendation made by the Finance Commission should not be rejected uprightly by the states or the center, okay. So that was said by Raj Manna. He says that it is a quasi judicial body, so don't minimize the importance and don't diminish the importance of this Finance Commission, because we have the authority of a quasi judicial body. We are made through the constitution. So if any recommendation is made to us, kindly don't uprightly reject that. You may approve it also easily, and that would be for the betterment of the people. So that was said by Raj Manna, P.V. Raj Manna. Being at such position, it becomes quite tough if making any financial decision is outrightly rejected. So it questions the expertise of the member selected, and that is why no member will obviously want that their recommendations could be rejected or it gets rejected. So that is completely up to the Union Government, that they want to implement the recommendations of the Finance Commission or not. But yes, that is also true that since it is an advisory body, the decisions could not be followed also. So that should be completely fine, okay. However, it will come in the report presented by the President. Now, the importance of this Finance Commission lies in the balancing. As I said, that having a check and balance regarding the fiscal federation in the country. So why this Finance Commission is important? Think the federalism of the Union of India. By federalism, I mean to have a bifurcation of states in the country, okay. So that is federal government. That means there should be a central government and the state governments as well. So it is saying that this Finance Commission acts as a balance wheel for the relations between the center and the state. Obviously, suppose if our PM Narendra Modi, he says that I would give 1 lakh crores to Bihar or Jharkhand for its development, okay, for tribal development. The State Finance Commission or the Finance Commission of the center, they say that yes, this particular state, Jharkhand, is having a lots of coal mines and it needs to be improved. So I guess that you should release money to the state government. So if such kind of granting aids is given to the state by the center, every state will accept it happily, because getting money nobody dislikes. So they will accept it happily, and that is why the importance of Finance Commission, because it maintains the balance between the center and the states. And when money is involved, obviously it would procure different kinds of jobs and different kinds of employment, different kinds of resources to make a betterment in the society. So this makes a balance and wheel to maintain the check and balance between the center and the state. So Finance Commission acts as a balanced wheel, balanced wheel between the center and the state. The center-state fiscal relations was undermined by the erstwhile Planning Commission, but we all know that it has been quashed now. It has been removed, and we have a new body known as Niti Aayog. So the Finance Commission also had a tussle between the Finance Commission itself and the Planning Commission. Why Planning Commission tussle? Because Planning Commission was also constituted for the same reason, to have a look and check of making 5-year goals. So if in coming 5 years they wanted to make something good or make some developmental projects, so this Planning Commission always used to interfere and they used to have the implementation. So the Finance Commission says that what is my rule? If you have to go according to this Planning Commission only, which is not only a non-constitutional body but is also a non-statutory body, then what is the importance of the Finance Commission? I am a constitutional body. If you are not respecting my recommendation, then why we should have a conflict with the Planning Commission? So that was another story, that in any such case, if there was conflict, the members used to have discussion, and then the definition, so the projects of Finance Commission was also accepted because they were the constitutional body. So that is all for the Finance Commission. Kindly go through the chapters. The pages are given below, okay? So you can have a look, stop the video, have a look, read it, because it is from the Indian Polity M Laxmikant. So that is a necessary book for all of you to clear your competitive exams. So read it from here, from my background, okay? Stop the video, have a look at it, and then only continue ahead. So that is all for the Finance Commission. The members of and the timings of all the Finance Commission constituted has been given here, so you can have a look. But please try to remember this, that Article 280 is related to the Finance Commission, and Article 281 of the Indian Constitution, it relates to the recommendations made by such Finance Commission. So we will be meeting in our next class. That was all from my side for today's class. Kindly subscribe to my channel for more educational videos. Thank you and have a nice day.